We start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video, when since the price was within this move, we mentioned about how we can look for trade. And as we can see, as what we expected, the price we could look for buying. And one of the option was to put our entry above 0.39. Anyway, after we get this move with the breakout of the stop, we mentioned we have to start to manage. And whoever still they keep the trade by having entry, and if they can move their stop loss to break even, if not, then they should start to manage. It depends on them, because after we see this down move, this is where we take out the trade. Okay, no, it depends on them, but at least they should start to manage. Okay, and right now we want to see what's the next, whether this is the start of the up move, or we can put this one in as a correction in relative to this, because as we can see, the price broke the previous stop. We see we have a divergence, but MACD doesn't show us any information. We don't have the confirmation for both of them. That means we cannot confirm whether this is the correction for price to drop. That means we can expect this one turn to deeper correction, okay? Or this is the start of the up move. In this case, we start with higher time frame. We want to see how we can look for trade. Mostly we're looking for buy. We want to see at least the price tag this stop. That means we're looking for buy within this range. And if we move to a forward chart, as I mentioned, based on daily, we're looking for buy. But the only thing is whether this is the start of the up move, or we want to give us one more drop before we get the reversal. All right. The best thing is if this one turn to a correction relative to this, for price to give us one more drop, because with the breakout of the previous low, we can see the confirmation for reversal, and mostly even based on forward chart and even based on 1 hour chart. But if the price reverse from here, we don't see any confirmation. That's why if we want to look for trade, if there is a continuation from here, we need to be quite careful. And if the price continues as a corrective move, this is where we have to take out the trade. Anyway, we prefer for price if it gives us one more drop with the breakout of this low before we look for trade. Okay, and right now we take out this one, and whoever get the trade, they should start to manage it, because may this one turn to a correction for price to give us one more drop. Can we look for buy? Still, we can look for buy. As I mentioned, it's a short-term trade. It depends on the traders. And even if you want to look for this one, we can put this one in relative to this as a correction, a small flag for continuation. The only way to look for trade, put our entry above here. But what we want the price sharply break and continue the price tag within the first hour or maximum second hours. There is no continuation, we take out the trade. That's why I mentioned if we're looking for buy, we need to see the continuation as a sharp move, because if it turns to a corrective move, mostly we can expect the price to drop. And even if you want to look for buy, the best thing is if this one turns to deeper correction for flat, at least we can look for trade setup rather than put our entry above here. Okay, no, it depends on the traders. If they want to put the trade based on the small correction of flag, they will consider as a short term. As long as they get into the profit, they should start to manage. And in this case, the only update is whoever get the trade from here, they should start to manage. And we want to see what's the next. And the best thing is, again, if this one gives us one more drop. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.